Marvin, I'll leave you.
Yeah, go.
Marvin, first of all, say congratulations on your win, mate. What a great fight that was. And, there's been a few fight of the night contenders tonight, and I think that's definitely up there with it. So, what are you going to spend your 50 grand on?
I don't know, maybe buying a new car to my mom. First time coming out here and watching me. And I was like, I'm going to win for you, Mom, and I'm just happy she came out. But I don't know, maybe definitely, but with 50 G's I can get more than a car. So we'll see, though. I don't know. I don't really have like a go-to thing.
So when the fight was going on, how did you rate your own performance, and how did you feel in there?
Yeah, I felt good. I feel like I picked him apart with like low kicks and in the hands. Just from the corner they told me don't go towards a big overhand because that was his biggest weapon. He kind of got me a little bit in the first round, but I ain't gonna go anywhere. Like you're not gonna get me out of there, man. Like by now people probably know that. Like you can hurt me, you can fucking do whatever you want, but you're not gonna get me out of there, especially in front of my mom. So I just took it and I kept going and kept doing my fight, and I knew I was the better fighter, so I had to do some very big mistake to lose the fight. But at the same time, he's a worthy opponent, and he was very motivated. And even though I kept telling myself like, don't think because you're the better fighter to expect an easy fight, because I knew that wasn't going to be the case. So yeah, I just went out there, did my thing, and got the win.
Fantastic. And going a lot in this guy's gym, a lot of the guys won't spar with him because of how hard he hits. How hard does he hit?
Listen, I fought like 230 pound Costa. It hits hard, but I've seen worse. And I don't know about that, to be honest. If they don't spar, and I sparred him before. Like it's not. I mean, it hits hard for sure. You got a good overhand, like for sure. But I've seen worse.
That's what we love about you as well. You've never taken. There's never an easy fight, but you always take the hardest fight possible. Like look at your last 4 or 5 fights.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like I mean, sometimes I could be a little bit like I don't know. That's just like I don't know. I kind of want to go through the best of my opponent to then come out on top. Like I gotta be a bit more. I gotta develop a little bit more of like smartness in my fights. Like I kind of like go where they're best at, and then I still want to beat them. It's more of an ego thing, but it's not smart in fighting. But I mean, I'm winning, so it's okay. I mean, I'm back on the win column right now, yeah. So, but definitely that's something I got to work on. I agree with you on that.
Congratulations, man.
Marvin, obviously on your road to another title shot, do you feel that you'd have to rectify that performance against Robert Whittaker on the way to getting another title shot? Do you think that's within your sights, a rematch?
Listen, I would like to say yes, but I believe I still need a few more fights, and I don't mind about it. I don't mind that, of course, man. The way I am, like I want to rush to the title, and for sure, like Pereira would be a great fight for me. With that being said, well, see, listen, I'm right there. I always say like top 5. When you're in the top 5, doesn't matter like if you're like number 1, number 2, number 3. Like you're in the top 5. If the occasion arise and you got some momentum behind you, like you can catch that occasion and maybe win the fight. Like there's a lot of example of that, and so we'll see. We'll see how this fight between Pereira and Adesanya will play out. Obviously, Whittaker is there, and but I'm there, and the moment you send me that contract and I sign it, you can count on me on showing up. You can count on me 100%. There's never been a time where I backed off of a fight. So, like I'm right there. That's what I can say.
Obviously, Pereira is a completely different stylistic matchup in terms of what you went up against Adesanya. Obviously, like you said, you've got a few fights before that title fight would come. But eyeing up Pereira, how does that match up for you in terms of what you went up against Adesanya?
I didn't really get the question, brother.
In terms of what you went up against Adesanya, what threats does Pereira bring in comparison?
Actually, I mean, in terms of like skill set, they're pretty similar. They're both striker. Of course, like Pereira is different in the way like he fights. He's more of a boxer. He's more like of a power puncher. He's even taller. Like he's a bit bigger. A bunch of things, but he's he's less acclimated to MMA still, you know, but he's getting there. I think we're giving him time, and with more time is getting there. With that being said, you know, like I believe I'm a very good matchup because I could definitely mix it up with wrestling, and he would struggle with that. But you know, I like it as a champion, man, way more than Adesanya. But I like Adesanya's fight too. Like, you know, like we'll see. You know, like I said, like line them up. You know, like the only guy who I didn't fight yet in the top 5 is probably Cannonier. Maybe that's what's next. But listen, if somebody gets injured, I'm gonna be right there. You know, I'm gonna be active. I want to stay active, and I'm gonna be ready. And if I have the chance to fight Pereira, you can count on me for sure.